We want to stick with travel this morning because spring break is basically going to be here, kind of staggered throughout the valley, depending on where you go to school. But unfortunately, if you're still trying to make those travel plans, prices are a little bit higher to travel. I know.
It's becoming harder to get great deals to get away. Even when you're getting a deal, you're like, are we sure? So this morning, we've got 12 News journalist Troy Lynch. He is live at Phoenix Sky Harbor for us this morning, which can get pretty busy around this time of year. So Troy, why is travel getting more expensive?
Yeah, essentially, Emma, it's the demand that is so high right now. And if the demand is high, that means, unfortunately, the prices are getting higher too. So you're looking for these deals. You're wondering, maybe I do a staycation this year. I mean, Arizona does have a lot to offer and the weather is perfect. So that might be the best thing to do if you are an Arizonan. But yes, according to AAA, unfortunately, spring break travel costs are going up. Now, I want to break down some numbers for you, and this is all according to AAA. So let's talk about traveling just domestically. Here in the U.S., the average domestic round-trip airplane ticket is up 7% from last year. So that's an average of $820. And then U.S. hotel stays, they're 8% more expensive, and domestic cruises are up 27%. That's a crazy increase right there. Now, let's say you want to get out of the country. An average round trip international plane ticket is up 2%, which is costing about an average of $1,400, a little bit more than that. Luckily, international hotels, they are down 4%, so it's a little bit cheaper, but international cruises, they're up 3%. They're 3% more expensive. So AAA has seen record-breaking demand over the last few years. And I spoke with Julian Paredes with AAA, and he says the reason we're seeing these prices go up, like I already said, the people are traveling so much more since the pandemic, and we're still seeing that impact, and the demand keeps going up. So do the prices. But the big trends right now are international travel and cruises.
It's just so many people are traveling, talking about the one big trend this year is just cruises. There has just been record-breaking demand for cruises, and cruise tickets have gone up almost 30% because of it. And yeah, you can kind of imagine that, yeah, hotels, rental cars, pretty much everything travel-related is going to be a little bit pricier.
So AAA recently released its top 10 domestic destinations. Arizona not in that top 10. However, there are 4 Florida cities that made the cut because obviously Florida, very popular place this time of year, and there's ports at each of those locations. And right now, as Julian just said, cruises here domestically, very popular. That's why it's a 27% increase. I'm supposed to be going on a cruise later this year. It's international, but I remember thinking to myself, I thought the prices were a little bit cheaper this time last year. So it's just kind of crazy to think about. And Julian also said there are 2 important things that you want to remember if you are planning to travel throughout the year. One, if you're trying to go to Europe, there are a few European travel laws that are a little bit different in 2025. So do your research before booking your trip there. And also remember, the deadline to get a real ID is May 7th. But we're live here at Phoenix Sky Harbor International Airport. Troy Lynch, 12 News, Today in AZ.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of us have been putting it off, but now
I just got an update from our bosses in my ear. Oh, Troy, that time off was not approved.
Oh, no.
That's too bad.
We'll have to go for you.
Cut his mic. Okay.
I'll save some money.
That's right.
I'll save the money. It's all right. I'll give it back to my bosses.
Yeah.